What's going on, friends? It's your boy Big John from Bodyforward. Today I'm not really here to talk about or talk to people that understand what weightlifting is all about or bodybuilding is all about, because you guys, you already study, you do your homework, you know what to do. I'm talking about the people that are watching this channel and want to get into fitness and health and don't know too much about general health, general fitness. Now, one of the big things that come up all the time is anabolic steroids. Now, what are anabolic steroids? Anabolic steroids are basically synthetic male hormone that's designed to build muscle. Basically, it's testosterone, it's androgen, it's called anabolic androgen. That's what it's technically called. And it's actually designed to increase muscle mass, strength, and their overall performance enhancers. You hear them all over the place, but you have a lot. You hear it in sports, you hear it in any weightlifting community, you hear it all the time. You see it everywhere, right? If some guy looks big, you automatically say, oh, he's on steroids. No, that can't be natural, he's on steroids. But I gotta tell you guys something, a lot of natural guys are pretty fucking big and they're not taking steroids. Now, for those who don't know much of it or want to try it, here's the thing. One, most of the people that do take steroids, they've been doing it for years. They've been weightlifting for a very long time. They have a very, very good regimen. They know exactly how to work out usually. They know what their weak spots are. They know how to train. And like I said, they've been doing it for a long time, right? Normally people that do steroids, they're either fitness models, they're either competitors, powerlifting, strongman, bodybuilding, definitely. Anything that has to involve lifting weights or performing at a high level, at an elite level, will probably be doing steroids. Not all of them, but you could bet your ass that there's people doing them. So that's one. These guys are workers. That's it. They've been doing it for a long time. These guys break their ass. Secondly, the reason why they get big too is because, or they get faster or stronger, is because of their diet. Their diet, most athletes who are at elite levels, their diets are pristine, they're precise. They do everything perfect to keep them going, especially bodybuilders. They have to eat, for example, a bodybuilder has to eat more if he's on steroids because his body's growing bigger. So because the anabolic steroids are creating his body to grow bigger, he needs more food, he needs more proteins, he needs more of a caloric intake to get his body bigger and bigger and bigger. That's why those guys eat enough for a whole platoon. Right? So that's another thing that you guys are overlooking. So these guys are extreme workers in their respective fields. They have usually a very, very good diet, and they're usually elite level. They're here to give themselves an edge. Now, performance enhancing drugs, that's why they're called enhancing. They're not going to make you a great athlete. What they're going to do is put you to that point where it gives you an edge over another great athlete. That's why they do this. But understand, the foundation that they did was hard work. That was their foundation. And understand too, with anabolic steroids, there's a lot of talk about it, there's a lot of, if you do it also, understand there's a lot of health risks involved. There's also a lot of psychological risks involved. And understand, that depends upon your personality too. That depends upon how much you do, how long you've been doing it. So there's a lot of questions to be answered with this. But understand, you just don't get big from putting steroids in your arm, or you just don't get athletic or fast or whatever it is that you're trying to do from putting steroids in your arm. It takes a lot of hard work, and most of these guys that people say they took steroids to get that big, understand, no. They worked their ass off to get that big. The steroids helped. And understand too, a lot of times in sports, these guys do steroids because they have to live up to those big contracts. They have to live up to everybody that talks shit on Facebook saying, oh, they suck, these guys are shit, this and that. And then they talk and say, these guys are garbage. They have to live up to the expectations of everybody who's watching them. So, what the fuck? If you signed a big contract and you have to live up to that contract and live up to all that hype, a lot of times they don't want to, but it's on their mind. Maybe I have to. Understand, I'm not condoning steroids. I don't take steroids. I believe my body's beautiful, and I'm gonna try to make it as great as I could naturally. But if you do want to go that route, so be it. All power to you. There's nothing wrong with it. But understand, if you do want to do it, or if you don't know much about it, I hope you learned a little bit more about it now. As always, it's your boy Big John from Bodyforward. I love you guys. Take care. Be healthy. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and don't forget to visit the magical website www.body-forward.com.